In this video, we're going to be talking about shifting out of feeling powerless to your current 3D reality and why you might be feeling powerless and what you can essentially do about it. So stay tuned.
I'll be your light. Be your light.
Hey lovelies, welcome back to the Manifestation Sisters community. My name is Leah.
My name's Tia.
Here on this channel we are helping you to master your mind and manifest all of your desires.
Before we jump in, if you're interested in getting one-to-one coaching to become the next level version of yourself, you can find out more in the description box below. Just to let you guys know, our prices will be going up on February the 1st. So if you did want to lock in our current proven manifestation method at its current price, you can book now before the prices go up. Let's jump straight in.
When you're feeling powerless to your current circumstances, when you're feeling powerless in general, we want you to recognise that why you're feeling powerless is oftentimes because you're looking at your 3D circumstances and feeling like it's not going to change, feeling like it's set in stone, feeling like life is happening to you. Essentially, you're being in that victim mindset, and it's very easy and normal for us to often shift into that when we are really noticing the circumstances. We're really focused on time, we're really focused on how something's going to come about, we're really trying to micromanage how something is going to manifest for us when we're really not recognising our true power as the creator of our reality.
Exactly, and it shows up in so many ways, like Leah said. It also can show up in you feeling tired, exhausted, like nothing's working. But when you're in this mode, it can be really hard for you to hear that you are the power of your reality. You are the operant power, and it's all coming and being created through you. But what are some ways that you can actually shift out of this mode? And we're not going to go full frontal and be like just live in the end, because it's you taking the steps that you need to take of you taking your power back, and that can look different for everyone. But one of the main things that I suggest to clients and to you guys watching this, if you're in a mode of essentially being a victim to your reality, what are some things that you can do personally to remind yourself of your power? And that's like you going back to the basics. And I would essentially say, forget whatever it is you're manifesting at the moment. What can you do right now in this moment to shift back into your power and fill your own cup up?
Like essentially go in general.
Go in general, like, and it can be like affirming statements that don't have a lot of weight, that your mind can accept. Like things like, I'm believing things are going to work out for me. I'm believing in my power. I know that everything's going to work out. Although I can't see it yet, I know things are going to shift in my favour. And it's like that subtle shift of you thinking that will create a subtle shift in how you're feeling. It's that connection. Our feelings are created by our thoughts. So like you go in general in what you're affirming to yourself, you getting outside, you going in nature, you doing a tool or technique to essentially shift out of the state of victim into the state of understanding and shifting into your power.
Yeah, because oftentimes when we're feeling very triggered, well, when we're feeling powerless, we can be in a state of feeling very triggered, and we might just resort to affirming over our current 3D reality, affirming over what's going on. Vain repetition, as much as I think vain repetition you can do. I do vain repetition sometimes when I'm feeling good though, and I'm having a moment where I'm just like vain affirming or whatever I want, I'm speaking into my existence or whatever. But when I'm triggered, it's knowing to have your tools and techniques to go to. So if I have something come up for me, oftentimes I remind myself of my power. But if I'm a person that might be feeling powerless on a more consistent basis and is not really trusting in themselves being the creator of their reality, it is going general, like Tia said. It is maybe doing a bit of EFT tapping, a bit of breath work, going for a walk, like Tia said. Have your go-to tool that you need to stabilise yourself, to get yourself back to feeling neutral. Because that's always the key, getting yourself back to feeling neutral, calm, cool, collected, a bit more relaxed, a bit more like, okay, so I'm not feeling as triggered now, so now I'm going to come in with those general statements like Tia said, and reminding yourself of your truth. And even if you can't go to full on I am this, like Tia said, put a kind of growth affirmation before it. Say I believe, or I'm willing to believe, or I'm choosing, whatever you need to say, or you know, general statement. Like, one thing I always say to myself is that I am the operant power. I am the creator of my reality, and nothing is separate from me, and nothing is off limits to me. And that really helps me to shift back into not taking my cues from the 3D, not giving my power away and letting my 3D dictate to me what I'm going to create for myself, because I know what's currently in front of me is just old creation anyway, and it's not going to dictate to me what I'm creating in my future. Because if I now remind myself of my power in this current moment, what's my future going to be looking like? You know, my future is going to reflect that thought that I'm thinking to myself now.
Yeah, I just want to reiterate this with Neville Goddard's quote, and he says, "Stop trying to change the world, since it is only a mirror. Man's attempt to change the world by force is as fruitless as breaking a mirror in hope of changing his face. Leave the mirror and change your face. Leave the world alone and change your conceptions of yourself." And when we're feeling powerless, and we know this because a lot of clients will come to us of, "I'm doing all this work and nothing is working. I'm doing all of this and I'm still feeling shitty." And that is not the time, like Leah said, to go in full force on what you're manifesting for yourself. Go neutral, get to that neutral place, leave the 3D alone, and get to the place where you are not essentially letting it have power over you. As I will say 100 times in this video, the key, the theme throughout this video is how can you take your power back? How can you sit with your current 3D reality, and like Leah said, not let it affect your knowing, your inner knowing of what you're creating for yourself? And that's what you want to get into. Use all the things that we spoke about in this video, use the knowledge, use the tools to think to yourself, how can I shift into my power? And the answers will come to you guys, because you're the creator of your own reality. You know essentially what it is that you need to do to shift back into your power. And if you don't, try different things that we've mentioned throughout this video. But the key is, if you're feeling powerless, you're not understanding that things aren't happening to you, they're happening through you. So if you want to change essentially what you're getting from your 3D reality, you need to change your inner state, your inner thinking, your inner conceptions about yourself.
Yes, exactly. And I don't have anything more to add to that. It was just like a quick video about, you know, why you're feeling powerless and how to take your power back in a sense, and things that you can kind of do to do that. So if you like this video, be sure to share, comment and subscribe, as it helps our community grow and reach as much people as possible to get this message out. If you want to work with myself or Tia one-on-one, we do have coaching packages available, our Next Level You coaching, which is amazing. And if you want to find more out about that, we do have a link in the description box is down below for you to find out more information, and we'll see you in the next video.